All right, guys, weekly stimulus for the week of April 27th, Monday. So, back squatting today. Last week, week 12, we're doing 2 and then 6 singles. So be smart on these, on how you go ahead and start your singles. You have 6 of them. It's plenty of time. Hit a easy weight that you know that's heavy, but you know you can hit it, and then increase the weight as you go. For you guys that aren't interested in going ahead and doing a heavy single or a 1 rep max, you can do 7 sets of 4 repetitions, and you can climb. You can keep the same weight. All right, you can do that however you like, or however fits what your needs are for the squatting today. All right, so bike number 3 we are on this week, and that is the assault bike. So we're back down to 20 seconds. Be smart on this. Same thing with the singles today. All right, the first interval 20 seconds. Go fast, but don't kill yourself. All right, we do want to send it, all right, as hard as possible, but give yourself an idea of what it feels like on that first one, and then use that to use your strategy on how you're going to go ahead and do your next 6 rounds. Okay. Tuesday is a running clock. So 0 to 2 minutes. All right, you're going to go ahead and buy in with 21 thrusters, and then time remaining max rep toe to bar. You'll rest for 2 minutes. Then from minutes 4 to 6, you'll do 21 toe to bar, and then max rep thrusters. Okay, that's time remaining. Then you'll get a 3-minute break from minutes 6 to 9. That's a break. Leave your bars out. You will do 5 rounds for time, 15 burpees over the bar, 400-meter run, and 50 double unders. So 21, 15, and 9. All right, the 5 and the 4 make the 9. That's how I wrote it. Okay, so guys that are super interested in how we're programming here, that is what the method was. Okay, nice and steady on the toe to bar. I would be really smart. I mean, unless you're like the toe to bar master, don't come out and do a huge set on the max reps. Again, depending on how much time you're going to have, you know, for you guys that can do thrusters pretty efficiently, you should be able to have a good minute on the toe to bar. Same thing too with the thrusters. So be smart, break them up in sets that you can turn around fairly quick. You will get a 2-minute break between, and then a 3-minute break afterwards before you go into the 5 rounds for time. Singles, you can do 75 on the singles or 50 crossovers. Again, do the first round on this one. I think you have plenty of time. I would prefer you do the 400-meter run the first time, unless you just know the running is just, going to be the limiting factor. But try the 400-meter run. If it's taking more than 5 minutes, all right, 3 minutes to do a round, 4 minutes to do a round, then it's going to be tight on time. So make an adjustment on the run. Okay. Wednesday is every 3 minutes by 5. So these have to be touch and go unbroken reps. All right. You're going to do a set of 15, and then you're going to do a set of 12, 9, 6, and 3. And you can change the weights any way you want. But once you pick up the bar and clean it and then do the jerk, you have to bring it back down. All right. Once you touch the ground, you have to go into the next rep. Any clean is acceptable. Power is going to be obviously a little bit faster and less, time consuming. All right. But it's up to you. When you get towards the 3s, maybe you have to squat clean them depending on what the weight is. All right. After that, you'll do a 5 round for time with a 15-minute cap of 3 bar muscle up or 9 pull up, 9 dumbbell snatches on one arm, and then 9 dumbbell snatches on the other arm, and then 15, 12 on the row. Okay. So coaches, on this workout, be mindful. All right. If the coach sets up all the rowers, they can be in the way of people doing clean and jerk. All right. Even if the row is in the warm up, just stand the rowers up, do the clean and jerk. And then when it comes time to do the conditioning, you can drop the rowers so you have extra space. Okay. Thursday is even Steven. So this is really simple. It's a partner workout. Okay. I'm going to work a minute. My partner's going to work a minute. And we're just going to move back and forth. When it comes to the bike, you could each have your own bike. All right. When it comes to the ski, you will hand the handles off to your partner at the 1 minute mark, and the clock will beep if you want to set it up like that, or you can just have the coach yell it out. And then the AMRAP, I would have it beep. I would run the EMOM clock. And then you have an AMRAP, a triplet AMRAP. So how this one works is like this. I'm going to go ahead and start with 3 wall walks, 6 box jumps, 9 kettlebell swings. All right. Once my minute is up, my partner is going to pick up where I left off. Okay, so if I was on the box jumps and I did 4 box jumps, my partner is going to step in, do 2 more box jumps, pick up the kettlebells, and go about it. All right. So coaches, obviously we only have 3 skiers, so set this up, all right, where you have 6 people at every AMRAP. Give, obviously with the bike situation, unless they're at the same height and settings on the bike, give them 2 bikes. And the skier, obviously, they're just going to go ahead and share the 3. And then the other group will be doing the wall walk, the box jump, and the kettlebell. So coaches that are closing on Wednesday night, just go ahead and put about 4 boxes out. That should be enough for the entire class. Okay. Friday is a 90-second AMRAP with a 90-second break. All right, coaches, large classes, I actually suggest you put the bikes right inside the rig, okay? If you can put 3 in the one side rig, you can put 3 on the other side rig, and then you could put 3 right down the middle of the gym, all right? Right in line with the beam, okay? Because the bar shouldn't be in the way, and because of the time frame, you're going to want to have access to the bike pretty quick. So you have to buy in with 6 deadlift, 5 hang clean, 4 front squat, and 3 shoulder to overhead. Time remaining, you'll be on the bike, all right? That'll be 90 seconds on and 90 seconds off, all right? Again, coaches, just from a logistics standpoint, if you have a busy class, if you have anybody using the same weights, go ahead and have them share the same bar. They can have their own bike, or they can make the bike that works best for them. But if you can minimize the amount of bars in your class being used, it will be a little bit of a better situation. All right. Saturday is a hero workout, DVB. It's a mile run, then 8 rounds of 10 wall ball and 1 rope climb, 800-meter run, then 4 rounds of 10 wall ball and 1 rope climb, then a 400-meter run, and then 2 rounds of 10 wall ball and 1 rope climb. So the runs change. The 10 wall ball and the 1 rope climb does not change. However, when you do the run, you got to run with the wall ball, all right? So you take the ball with you on the run. You can hold it any way you want. There's no great way to hold the ball. It's going to be super annoying, okay? All right, some people are going to put it on their shoulders. Some people are going to hold it in front. Some people are going to hold it on the side. You do whatever you got to do with it, all right? If the wall ball is too much of a burden, then just run without it. And you can scale the runs back as well if you need to maybe 1K, 600. And then by the time you get to the 4, you should be fine, all right? Sunday is a partner workout called Follow the Leader. It's got rowing, devil presses, and push press. I think Evelyn tested this during the week. Something else? Did you test something like this during the week? Yep, she did. And that is your Sunday, and that is our week. Murph is coming up too, so get ready for your Murph. All right, good talk.